welcome to this edition of SAU Magazine, a weekly program featuring news, profiles, sports, commentary, interviews, and special events, all coming to you from the campus of Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Shelley Glover.
And I'm Dallas Short.
SAU is considering a merger with a technical school. Forest Echoes Technical Institute in Crossett is looking to merge with another college. It is considering SAU, South Arkansas Community College, and the University of Arkansas. The SAU Board of Trustees will consider a resolution supporting the merger. SAU is currently a two-campus system. South Ark and El Dorado was a branch campus before its independence in the 1990s.
SAU may soon have a graduate school. Currently, graduate studies are only offered in education. A plan is in place for degrees to be offered by all schools. They include business administration, liberal and performing arts, and science and technology. SAU President David Rankin believes it would provide more opportunities for those in the region to earn master's degrees. SAU began offering graduate courses in the 1970s when its name was changed from Southern State College.
Professors are surveyed on interactive course management. Blackboard allows faculty to post syllabi, projects, and other items online. Prometheus was used for 2 years before it was purchased by Blackboard. 26 faculty responded to the survey. 22 are using it now with one or more classes. One uses it to post syllabi only. Others plan to use it in the spring. SAU students can access Blackboard from the university homepage.
Agriculture students win awards in scholastic competition. 10 students won 6 awards at a leadership conference in Gainesville, Florida. SAU took first place in Quiz Bowl and Talent, a second and third in essay, and a first and third in mock job interview. They competed against Clemson University, the University of Kentucky, Georgia, and Florida. Ag students are encouraged to become involved in these activities early in their college careers.
Heat or air conditioning? With the variations in temperature, the physical plant must answer this question each day. Students have complained that the dorms will either be too hot or cold. The physical plant checks weather forecasts for fluctuations in temperature. It takes from 30 minutes to 2 hours to turn heat on in a building. A chiller system with water is used to either cool or heat buildings. The physical plant is trying to achieve maximum hours of building comfort.
The Department of Continuing Education offers a science workshop for children. It is open to those in grades 1 through 4. It will be taught by senior level students in the Inclusive Early Childhood program. The sessions will be held each Monday for the next 2 weeks from 6 to 8 p.m. Topics include the solar system, the water cycle, and flight. For further information, contact Dr. Brian McCoy. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Dallas Short.
And I'm Shelley Glover.
With an SAU profile, I'm Amanda Weber.
And I'm Cory Wages.
This week's profile features Syl Bridges, Director of Alumni Relations and the sponsor of the cheerleaders.
Syl is a graduate of Southern Arkansas University and a former Miss SAU.
Although arriving at SAU in 1978, she left in 1982 to pursue her career in designing.
Syl designed her own line of clothes and dishes for 10 years.
Her dishes were sold to Neiman Marcus and appeared in its magazine 3 times.
Her clothes appeared on television shows such as Designing Women and Evening Shade.
She returned to SAU and graduated in 2000 with a bachelor's in theater.
Syl stayed with SAU to pursue her career.
She has worked at SAU for 2 years, the first as tutor coordinator of Upward Bound and now as the Director of Alumni Relations.
With an SAU profile, I am Cory Wages.
And I'm Amanda Weber.
SAU Sports, I'm Joanna Eaton.
And I'm DeCarlo Collins.
The Mule Riders dominate UA Monticello 48-0. SAU scored first after a 5-play, 51-yard drive. The Mule Riders scored 3 more touchdowns in the second quarter and added 2 more after halftime. SAU has not had a shutout since the 2000 season, and it is only their 4th since 1983. Now 7-2 on the season, SAU is ranked 7th in the NCAA Division II South region.
The SAU football team is 6-1 in Gulf South Conference play, with the SAU win against Monticello and the Harding University's 49-25 loss to Delta State. The Mule Riders have sole possession of second place in conference with 2 games remaining. Undefeated Valdosta State remains only a game ahead of the Riders. They are ranked first in the NCAA Division II South region.
Harding University swept the men's and women's cross-country championship in Huntsville, Alabama for the 3rd straight year. SAU finished 3rd behind Harding and the University of West Florida. In the men's division, SAU Chad Stansberry placed 7th to earn first-team All-GSC honors. Tyler Johnson was 11th for the Riders to earn All-GSC second-team honors. In the women's division, Julia Cantu finished 11th to win second-team All-GSC honors.
Christian Brothers won the 5th game against SAU 3-2 in a Gulf South volleyball match Sunday afternoon. For SAU, Brooke Barnett had 24 kills and Brittany Wright 18. Mimi Campbell had 35 digs and Melinda Pitcock 20. Melissa Hamilton had 3 solo blocks and 4 block assists. SAU Sports, I'm DeCarlo Collins.
And I'm Joanna Eaton.
With commentary, I'm Jordan Babineaux.
And I'm Mary Ligon.
Should there be a fall break during Thanksgiving?
Maybe SAU students will make it home in time this year for Thanksgiving dessert.
Students will be able to leave Thanksgiving Eve to travel home.
Who knows? They might let us go home on Christmas Eve if we're fortunate.
Some students live as far away as California and won't have enough time to drive home for the holiday.
We should have more time to be with our families.
Parents rarely get to visit with their children, and coming home from college for the holidays is a big deal.
But it doesn't appear to make much difference to the administration.
Most of them are Magnolia residents.
They don't have to drive as far away as most SAU students.
Maybe Mom will save us a piece of turkey if we're lucky, if we get there in time so it doesn't spoil.
SAU should consider making Thanksgiving week a holiday.
Students need time with their families as well as with their books.
With commentary, I'm Mary Ligon.
And I'm Jordan Babineaux.
With an SAU police log, I'm Charles Bostick.
And I'm Tabitha Taylor.
SAU student Brooke Barnett reported to Magnolia Police Monday morning that her car had been damaged during a hit-and-run incident. Magnolia police officer Kelly Blair responded to the call. Barnett's 1991 four-door Honda was parked at 811 Buffington Street when the incident took place. Upon returning to her vehicle, Barnett discovered damage to a rear door as well as a broken window. The case is under investigation.
On October 23rd, a student contacted UPD about a weapon. The student reported an unidentified white male displayed a large knife in front of Green Hall. The case is under investigation.
A motor vehicle accident occurred October 28th. SAU students Michael Foster and Michelle Bogues reported they were involved in the accident near the junction of University Street and Washington Street.
On October 25th, a student reported she had been raped in Graham Hall at approximately 6:40 p.m. A suspect was identified and the case is under investigation.
The University Police Department sponsors and presents seminars and workshops that are available to all students, faculty, and staff on a regular basis. Information concerning safety and security is regularly provided to students, faculty, and staff by crime alert bulletins, posters, news releases, and presentations.
A university police escort service is available from dusk to dawn for the safety of anyone walking alone on campus at night. This service is available for anyone at any time during weekends, holidays, and during summer sessions. This information is also presented at all residence hall orientations.
To report campus crime or suspicious activities appear to be taking place, contact the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU Police Log, I'm Charles Bostick.
And I'm Tabitha Taylor.
I'm Cyndy Williams.
And I'm Kyle Holleman.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. A student setup assistant or custodial worker is needed for the W.T. Watson Gymnasium. Interviews can be set up with Patty Carpenter or Jay Adcox in the gym in room 114 or by calling 235-4102. It involves setting up the gym for volleyball and basketball games, pulling out bleachers, setting up tables, and assisting with cleaning locker rooms and bathrooms during the day. The hours are 15 a week and 3 to 6 hours each game.
A temporary file clerk is needed to work on an as-need basis for Ludwig Incorporated at 502 West Main in Waldo. Contact Mark Ludwig or Andy Murphy to schedule an interview. I'm Kyle Holleman.
And I'm Cyndy Williams.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Samantha Skiles.
And I'm Liz Mattern.
The Fall Fest and Chili Cook-Off is almost here. Fall Fest 2002 will be held Tuesday, November 12th on the main floor of the Brew Center. The afternoon will have various types of entertainment. Organizations will participate in the Chili Cook-Off. There will be prizes awarded for the best chili and best decorated booth. The People's Choice prizes will be for first place $150, second place $75, and third place $50, and for overall prize $150. The prize for best decorated booth is $150.
All registration forms must be turned in by Friday in the Office of Student Activities. All participants must make at least 3 gallons of chili. All participants must be set up in the Brew Center no later than 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday. All participants must turn in a complete list of ingredients Friday along with registration form. If you have any questions, call Connie Wilson at 235-4925 or Ashley White at 235-4929.
All fraternities and sororities on the SAU campus are governed by the Inter-Greek Council. The purpose of the Inter-Greek Council is to ensure cooperation between fraternities and sororities and the university administration. It also discusses questions of mutual interest and presents to the fraternities and sororities recommendations as the council sees fit.
The Greeks also sponsor activities on the SAU campus. These include the Great Greek Canoe Race, which is held annually during Family Day activities on the university campus, Can Castle competition, with all cans being donated to be recycled, Greek Games, Greek Advisor Reception, the IGC Step Show, and the Greek Awards Banquet. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in southwest Arkansas and northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Tammy Iverson.
And I'm Annette Phillips.
Monday, November 11th, the SGA Traffic Appeals Court meets at 4 p.m.
From 5 to 8:30 p.m., the SAU Chamber Singers will be waiting tables at Pizza Inn.
A portion of the buffet sales will help pay for costumes and other necessities for the upcoming Madrigal Feast.
Tuesday, spring advance registration for juniors begins.
The 5th annual Fall Fest and Chili Cook-Off will be held in the Brew Center.
Thursday, spring advance registration for sophomores begins.
MBSF Prayer and Praise starts at 7:30 p.m.
On Friday, the women's volleyball team will play in a conference tournament.
On Saturday, the football team will play Henderson State in Arkadelphia.
It is the final game of the regular season and begins at 3 p.m.
And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.